Hi, I'm Loren, and I'm here with award-winning composer Sean Callery. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic. So, is this your first time up here in San Francisco at WonderCon?
It is.
And how are you enjoying it so far?
Great people, uh, great fans. You feel very welcome, and I, I hope I'll be invited back.
Well, we hope you are going to come back also. So now, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get started in composing?
I was a classical pianist when I was a kid. I worked briefly when I graduated when I was in college at Disney World, I worked at Epcot Center as a pianist with a college orchestra, and then I got offered a gig to ride a bicycle in the Tokyo Disney with the piano sitting on a tricycle.
Wow.
That would have been a weird gig, and I didn't feel like I didn't want to. I don't know. I thought it sounds like great. I like to go to Tokyo. I like sushi and all, but I just didn't. I just thought the gig would probably get a little tired after that, riding on a tricycle with a piano.
Possibly.
So I moved to LA. I got a job with a music company, a music audio company, and it was through there that I met the composer of the show The X-Files from all those years ago. His name is Mark Snow, and we befriended one another, and that led to my first job on La Femme Nikita. Although I did disclose today that I worked on the show Deep Space Nine, I was a sound designer. I had to build. That was one of my early. I had a night job, and that got some applause. So I was quite thrilled about that.
Wow, fantastic. So now, how did these tunes come to you? What inspires you when you're writing these different compositions?
You know, it's kind of like when you have a problem in your home, or like you have a problem at work. You kind of like you're thinking about it. You kind of put it in the back of your mind. I just finished a mini series about the Kennedys, starring Greg Kinnear and Katie Holmes, and I was asked to start working on it a few months ago. But when I was asked to do that, I started thinking about what are the things that we want to say about what's the mood and the feeling and so forth. And there was issues of heroism and the American dream and all those kinds of things, and you sort of let them sort of digest inside of you. It's not like I make a decision. Okay, now I'm going to write it. Sometimes it just sort of has to manifest, and you're sort of working on it in the background, and then finally some things comes to you, and very spontaneously you'll start to jot those down. If I'm lucky, it'll happen that way. Some days it's a little harder.
You have to kind of search for that inspiration. So if you are searching for that inspiration, what do you do?
Well, I think the first thing you got to do is not panic, because what happens in writing for television with my colleagues here, and all of them are great colleagues, is we have deadlines, and when you have to create something, and you're stuck, like whether it's you're just fatigued or whatever, there's just no other thing you can do but just leave the studio. You have to leave it, go exercise, take a walk or something, and just sort of calm down, get back to the present moment, and then sit down and it involves some sort of trust that you build with yourself. I think everyone has to develop a trust with themselves in order to sort of make it through.
How do you feel about deadlines? Do you like deadlines? Does that help you compose, or do you kind of wish that the deadlines would just kind of go away?
That's a great question. I think deadlines have helped me. They just do. I think I'm a born procrastinator. If you gave me 3 months to work on something, I'd be working on it till the night before.
I think most artists are, I'm sure.
I guess, I don't know why. I mean, could we be more organized? I don't know why, but an instant. Jim Dooley said something. It was so true. He said, sometimes you get asked to deliver something in an hour. There's no proof that writing something in an hour is going to be any worse than writing it over the course of a week. So it's just a deadline focuses you, and it's good. It's good practice. It's a good challenge.
Most definitely. Now, do you ever wish that there was music playing in the background
Like
of
right
your?
now?
Yeah, like right now.
No,
Yeah.
What would you imagine the music would be?
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I would hope it would be something
Uplifting.
fun.
Whimsical.
Sure.
A little
Yeah.
bit of
Yeah.
mirth?
I think it would have to be a little whimsical. But yes, definitely.
Oh, there you go. And I would do that.
You would do that? Oh.
Oh, sorry. I think that would be. I would sign off on that.
Yeah.
But I would hear. The truth is here is something on your question. When I'm at a dinner party and there's music in the background, it really just I find myself not listening to people I'm talking to, because like if I hear something, I'll be focused on the music in the background. You know how that happens? So not to be rude, but that does happen sometimes.
Well, I think it happens to all of us. And so you're not the only one, that is
Okay.
for sure. But it was great talking with you.
And you.
And
Good luck with your good luck with this wonderful network.
Well, thank you very much, and we're so pleased that you were able to talk with us today.
Thank you. Bye.
For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit SidewalksTV.com.